Hello everybody and welcome to the first video for FIFA 14. This is gameplay from the demo. It was released today on all consoles, PS3, PC and Xbox 360. And as you can see, I did go for Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund, me of course being Barcelona. And I actually went for Barcelona. I am a Juventus fan, and I'm not sure that a lot of people know that, but I am a Juventus fan, and Juventus wasn't included. And I actually want to see what are Barcelona's, ratings. I want to see the good passing. I want to see the skills. And I'm actually checking out the formation. I don't really find it. I'm actually shocked about one thing. Alexander Song. I don't even think he played last season for Barcelona, but 83 rated, that is bullshit. Whereas Pirlo, who had a fantastic season for Juventus, actually got downgraded from 87 to 86. I find that hard to believe. But anyway, guys, let's go into this commentary. As you can see here, I'm just fucking around with the formation, checking out the players, looking at those in-game stats. Messi with that 96 ball control, 97 dribbling, and 97 finishing. Fantastic he is. And well, I did take some time, to get a good feel of the game. Just thinking about if I'm actually gonna like it. And to be honest, guys, overall I wasn't that impressed with FIFA 14. But I'm not gonna judge now. It's still too early to judge. I did go for professional difficulty first match, and feels really weird actually. FIFA 14. The feel of the ball is much more realistic. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not used to not skilling or doing any of that crap without holding L2, which it just feels too strange. Now when I press L2, I don't know what happens exactly, but here I was trying the skill game. Looks pretty nice, the crossing skill game, much harder than the older one actually, I have to admit. But well, whatever, as long as FIFA are trying. But I'm happy with what's back. The FIFA 12 shit is back. The finesse shots are OP, I have to admit. It might not show in this video, but when I was in the arena with Messi, screwing around with Messi, I scored some absolute beauties of finesse shots. They were fantastic. But here I finished the skill game, getting up to the game, still the exact same entrance into the match, which I find I'm not really a big fan of this, but whatever. Anyway, they did kick off the ball, and at this point I wanted to get the ball as soon as possible, but just still getting the feel of my players, finding out the positioning and everything. Getting used to the defending. I feel the players are so sluggish. It's ridiculous. I'm actually against the sluggish players, but whatever. I mean, recently my style of football has been whipping it in, which is not usually like me. But anyway, as you could see in the beginning, I was struggling against Dortmund, but this is actually a great game. It didn't have many goals, but there was one goal which was spectacular. And I have to admit, this was the best first goal ever, I have to say. And as you can see here, good defense, but for some strange reason, a corner. And I'm actually disappointed about one thing, actually, is that... Actually, I don't know. I'm not disappointed of everything or anything, but I don't know. I can't judge the game. Ultimate Team does seem pretty nice. I love the new features they added, and I love the new menus for FIFA 14. But overall, in game, I much prefer it. Not even FIFA 13. I wasn't a big fan of the FIFA 13 gameplay. I'm more of a FIFA 12 kind of person, but still good enough. The game was fantastic anyway. And I did end up playing it for a whole year, and I'm pretty sure I will here too. But an amazing strike here. I was just testing the way you can take shots, which way you can bend it, what is the most overpowered way of scoring. And well, I think I found out later on in the game. It's not really that overpowered, but I have to say finesse shots are incredible in this game. And well, corners, not really different. No big differences between FIFA 14 and FIFA 13, but it's noticeable. The players are more sluggish. It's a bit, the dribbling feels more realistic, and not to mention some of the little things that bother me have been fixed. Like for example, the hair of El Shaarawy. For example, Shaarawy's hair this game looks exactly like in real life. It is fantastic. Whereas Neymar's hair actually as well looks fantastic, just like in real life. The graphics are incredible in this game, guys. Much better than FIFA 12, I have to say. And I like the sound of what the post makes when you actually strike the post from a shot. It's not really that realistic, but it is a nice loud sound to let you know you definitely hit the post. You hit the jackpot there. And now, Yani, well, I'm trying with Dani Alves. And yeah, I know, guys, I did say Yani, which pretty much means in Arabic. I actually don't know what it means, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard, and I am getting a bit frustrated with this commentary because I haven't slept in a while, and I just came back from my football training. So, yeah. I would actually advise you guys, you know, I'd like to see what my subscribers' opinions are, or not even my viewers, actually. I don't have many subscribers yet, hopefully for the best. But I have to ask you guys something. Do you think that FIFA 15, take it with me now, FIFA 15, not 14, you think that FIFA 15, how good can the graphics be? Is there any more room for improvement? I mean, like, I will make a video later on the players' faces in FIFA 14. All of them or not all of them, but most of the teams that are in the demo. Of course, I can't get hold of the game until it's officially released on the 24th or the 27th. I'm not really sure which team. But I loved what they've done with the start menu. It does look new, not like the old classic FIFA 12 menu, but much better version in the FIFA 14 menu. And now, as you can see, Busquets, passing is just not much different. But I have to say, I definitely felt a difference with the first touch of the ball. And I'm actually surprised. And actually, it is harder to play this game, which is always nice. To be personally, I always prefer a challenge. But this was the beauty I was talking about. A fantastic strike by Xavi. And this marks my first goal in FIFA 14. Fantastic goal, and it was struck by the professor, the maestro if you call him as well, Xavi Hernandez. I have to say, of course, my first favorite midfielder is Pirlo, or maybe Vidal, or Pogba, but my second favorite is definitely Xavi. I love this type of holding midfielder, the guy that can hold down the midfield with no help at all, gives out that killer through ball. And yeah, I have to say, okay, overall the game, shooting wise, I'm happy that finesse shots are back. I actually haven't tried near post shots, but finesse shots are back. I don't even think I managed to score a finesse shot in this game, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, all the finesse shots if I missed, were basically my mistake because I wasn't aiming right. But I'm gonna tell you guys, you have to try it. Download this demo, go into the arena actually, and try a finesse shot. Just try it and enjoy. It's fantastic. It's back to FIFA 12, and I have to say, I was bummed out when FIFA 13 got rid of those finesse shots, because finesse, as you all know, was very underpowered in the game. Leave it from what I do in pro clubs. What I do in pro clubs is, I don't even know how I do it, to be honest. I just hope for the best when they finesse. But here what happened was I accidentally paused and unpaused, but corners, to me, I feel they are a bit tougher to score. And as you could see here, I attempted a finesse shot with Andres Lujan Iniesta. But still, this one, aiming problem, I have to say. I cannot blame any of the players. Not to mention, oh, and guys, these are not the final ratings for FIFA 14. Don't just think that you saw, for example, like, if you open Ultimate Team, I think Lewandowski's an 85. I think he is not an 85, he's an 86. And I can assure you about that because EA have confirmed the ratings already. So not all the ratings are true, and positions as well. I have to say, Royce is in a team, when you start off Ultimate Team, if they give you Royce, they will say Royce is a central mid. He is not. He is a left midfielder in the official game. But anyway, I'm sure these details won't matter. I mean, really won't care. You just want to try out the gameplay. And I really cannot wait for FIFA 14. Even though I'm not a big fan of it, I wasn't overly impressed, but I think it's going to be a good game. No matter what. I mean, even in FIFA 13, I was not overly impressed, and I ended up buying the game and playing it every day for the past years. So yeah, we're gonna have to get used to it. But there we go. I gave away my first foul of the game ever. This video is going down in my historic FIFA 14 videos. My first ever game, my first ever goal, my first ever foul, whatever you'd like to call it. And I am yet to concede. Who knows? I mean, Dortmund are a big shock in this game, but sadly, this match was only a half length of 3 minutes. That is too short to make a nice, long, exciting match. But whatever happened, whatever. It is the demo. I mean, we have to wait for the real game. But I have to say, shooting is great. I am yet to learn how to do the knuckleball free kick. I have to say, free kicks are just as good as FIFA 14, and they look even more realistic. The way the player steps up and the way he takes the free kick and the way the ball curves or dips or whatever you would like to call it. But definitely the knuckleball, I want to learn it. KSI did upload a video about it, but I still haven't understood exactly how to knuckleball the free kick. Anyway, this game did end 1-0. I didn't concede a goal for the first game of FIFA 2. And I actually like this. You see on the bottom left corner of the screen in the highlights, it shows you the player and the time and what happened exactly with that, whether it was a save, a miss, or a goal. And I'm actually a big fan of that. That is one feature I have to hand it to EA. They did do well with that. And now I did leave the highlights for you to guys watch, but this is the end of the commentary actually. And then this is the menu after you finish the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and peace.